Welcome back. It's time for game number 2. It's not an earthquake that's out there in center field. It's just climbing up onto the platform. But we're ready to go. It's going to be the New Jersey Savages, 17U, and they are going to take on the Baseball U Philly Degen squad. For BFA Sports, Doug Stasic, my brother from another, Al Fisher, is keeping the peace out somewhere, at least in his household. So I'll be Han Solo again without my favorite Chewbacca. Michael Pellegrino, though, not the water, but the pitcher for the New Jersey Savages. He'll get the start on the hill. We're in a showcase format, 2-hour time limit. Hoping to play all 7. And if not, we'll cut them off at 2 hours with a max of 5 batters per inning. Today's festivities did start about an hour late or so due to a deluge of storms, but it appears that the storms have given way to a sultry, steamy Tuesday afternoon in beautiful Newtown, Pennsylvania for the Baseball U Philly team camp. Be sure to check out the videos from earlier this morning for all the team workouts. And we have one more game on deck after this one. And then we'll return tomorrow for another 4. But for now, sit back, relax, grab your favorite beverage. We are ready to play some baseball in just a minute or 2 as Pellegrino finishes his warm-up pitches. So we'll step aside and we'll be right back. So Michael Pellegrino ready to throw pitch number 1 in this one. First pitch over for a called strike. And that is to number 3, Brody Traveling. 1 ball and 1 strike to Traveling out of Pennsbury High School. 3.89 GPA, the rising senior. And that one is peppered out into left center field for a base hit. Traveling starts this one off as a leadoff runner. All right, ready to go now. Runner goes. Here comes the throw. Slides in there, not in time. Traveling with a stolen base. And he's in the scoring position. Cameron Visconto out of Father Judge. At a 3.9 GPA. Looking to put the first scored run on the board in this contest. This time for Team Degen. Go for it, buddy. And Jimmy Golden checking things out. And that ball is peppered out into right field. Traveling able to tag up and advance to third base, I promise you. There he is. He did a nice job of some heads-up base running as that ball was hit out to right field. Some fundamental execution. And now that'll bring up the bat. Number 20. I think it's number 28. That's number 20. Michael Storty. Storty put on a hitting display during batting practice this morning, putting not one, not two, but three over the wall. Two balls and no strikes now to Storty. Ball is up and out of the zone. Storty now dialed in, looking to execute. Winds and fires, peppers one, third base side. Rodriguez with a backhand, pulls the stretch, and he makes the play as he gets Dom Ratty to help him out with a nice squeeze. And you'll see it here on the BFA replay. That ball peppered over to the third base corner. Here comes Rodriguez, and nice play all the way around. There is a look at the big man. Coach Artie refers him to as the Big Panda. Strike one. Quickly down to 0-2 to number 43, Nate Rice. Should mention, ended up being an RBI on that putout. So that one's fouled out of play. Nice work there by Nick Penza at the controls in center field this afternoon. Good effort and a block. Buddy Chappie now behind the dish, calling balls and strike this afternoon. Somewhere our brethren Chris Losey smiling in appreciation. That ball peppered. The Big Panda knocks it down, but not going to be able to make the play on that one. So he's covering some range. I mean, you look at where he actually was able to catch up with that baseball. And he's giving max effort, which is exactly what we all would want to see. A.J. Ellis. He now digs in. Could be wrong, but A.J. Ellis looks like he just attended his 10th year high school reunion. But according to this, and we know it well, he is the rising senior. Out of St. Joe's Prep, right-handed pitcher outfielder. All joking aside, though, Ellis, man, he puts in the work, both in the gym and on the field. It shows. Runner goes. He slides and he is in there. Good base running. Early jump there by Nate Rice. Now at second base. Now A.J. Ellis takes called strike one, outside corner, 72 miles an hour on the breaking pitch. Ball is inside. And Ellis, he's begging to hit. 3-1, all right. Jimmy Goulden, he's like the butler and Mr. Deeds. He's like everywhere. Turn around, he's there. Turn around, he's there. Go ahead. Swing and a miss. Runner goes. Here comes the throw. Here's the slide. And the Panda with the big put out. He gets Nate Rice, who seems to be a bit shaken up as he hit the bag a little bit hard on that one. He looks to be okay, and he is. So the strikeout throw out to end the inning for the Degen squad, as they'll now take the field and switch sides here in Newtown. One. Ryan Kimball. He'll get the nod for the Baseball U Philly Degen crew. Head to the bottom of the first inning, and Kimball trying to build off of one of his last outings. Very efficient, not afraid to pitch to contact, and he'll get things started now against the New Jersey Savages squad. First pitch, grounder over to second base. And making the easy play there is Traveline. A 4-3 put out. So one pitch, one out. And number 19, Devin Christian, will dig in against Kimball. First pitch misses low in the zone. Called strike. Off speed there, 68 miles an hour. Ball is up and out of the zone. 2-1 now. Ball's fouled back, making that an even 2-2 count. That ball peppered out into center field, going back to the wall, but making the catch just a few feet in front is Nate Rice. Nice job out there by Rice. Not to be confused with Rice-A-Roni, which is the San Francisco treat. So now in for the Savages with 2 up and 2 down is number 10, Joey Scamardella. Pitch misses the zone. Called strike. That ball peppered center field, going back, but making the grab is again Nate Rice. So they'll go down in order, and we'll switch sides as we head to the top of the second inning here on BFA Sports. Michael Pellegrino on the hill. Head to the bottom of the second inning in showcase format. A.J. Ellis, he's back up to bat. In case you thought you're having a spell of deja vu. Pitch misses there for a ball. To A.J. Ellis. Now a full count. Ellis is seeing his fair share of pitches already. This has been in the batter's box twice now. And that ball popped up, but it's going to get out of play. Ball is fouled. And that was a good block there by Christian behind the plate. And the batter is called out on strikes. So good start here in the frame by Pellegrino as he gets A.J. Ellis after a battle in the hole against one another. Good squeeze there by Christian. Strike one called to Evan Hill. Hill, the athletic catcher. Beast on the bases and a beast with the bat. There's a hard ground ball. Gets through the left side. And Hill makes the turn. And he will get scored with a single. Number 25. Cody Frazier now digs in. Evan Hill already looking a bit runnerish over there at first base. Called strike on the swing. 68 miles an hour. Breaking pitch as they hit the brakes. Dives back into the bag, but he's in there safely. Runner goes. Here comes the throw, and it's not in time. You'll see here on the BFA replay, good jump, good stolen base. Christian, not much he could do with it. It was a good throw, but Hill slides in. And now very concerned about the fleet-footed catcher, Evan Hill. There's a ball popped up. It goes into foul territory, but making the squeeze is the first baseman. Let's see who we got. All right. Believe that's Will Wallentine over there, first base. Swing. Yes, he did. It's number 14. Kyle Rubin steps in. One and one now is the count. Kyle Rubin. Rubin out of Ben Salem High School, 3.9 GPA. Good block by Christian. Comes out of his Crouched strong with the shoulders square. Base hit. Could it be? No, he is robbed there, and a nice put out play by the shortstop. You can see a great grab and a great throw. We're back. Ryan Kimball on the hill for a second frame of work in the Big Panda. Number 21, Jose Rodriguez, been playing well over on the hot corner and looking to do some damage with his bat. Ball is down in the dirt. But a good squeeze by Evan Hill behind the backstop. Hard hit ball, but a outstanding diving grab to his left. And that is Mr. What can Brown do for you? Ryan Brown. I've seen him do this so many times. Take another quick gander at it. See if we got him on the BFA replay. You see him fully extended. Great job. Ball is fouled down the first base side. As that brings up first pitch fouled offering to Will Valentine. Called strike outside corner. Now working ahead is Valentine. Pitch misses in on the foot. Ball peppered right side. Little 3-1 put out as Kimball showing off his defensive prowess over there at first base, covering the bag. That was a good job by Kyle Rubin to cover. That'll bring up number 30 for the 17U Savages, and that's Robert Reifenberg. Ball is peppered and finds a hole up the middle of the field. Gonna be a base hit. Continue to move right along here. It'll bring up number 23, and that is Patrick Healy. Ball's fouled right back into the screen, just in front of our table. That ball is fouled out of play. Left side towards the parking lot. It was a rare burst of air. Blows through the Grainge. Much welcomed blast of air, as it has been a hot one today. Kimball. Ball peppered out into right field, but making the grab is A.J. Ellis. Ellis will end the frame. We've been through 2, and that means we're headed top 3. Michael Pellegrino back to action here in his third frame of work. He's facing Ryan Brown. Brown with an absolute outstanding web gem. Diving backhanded catch over near the chalk on the third base side. Trying to be the leadoff spark in this inning for Team Degen. That one up in a bit, we'll call it. Brown has been a very consistent hitter throughout the summer, and it looks like he's going to be a leadoff base runner called ball 4. Called strike 1 to Brandon Peak. Runner goes. But he's going to check back at the bag. Didn't get a clean jump. Thought more of it. Gets back into the bag. Very deep program over there at Pennsbury. Though a public school, very much reminds me of St. Augustine Prep, where you have programs that are so deep. A lot of times you have some guys that, well, there's a shot by Peak as he goes back up the middle with it, all the way back towards the fence, but making an outstanding catch. All the way out there in center field is number 10. And that's Joey Scamardella. So he just robbed Peak, who put a charge into that one. I just said, Coastal program, not an easy climb when it's as deep as it is. So a bit of an under-the-radar player there. And Peak certainly turned some heads with that swing as Patrick McAllister now tries to keep this offense moving. Oh, big move. Outstanding jump. Outstanding jump. As a swiped second base happens quite easily. It's a yellow jacket, buzzes the tower over here. I tried to get him before he got me, but I think I might have just really ticked him off. Oh boy. So McAllister continuing the battle here against Pellegrino. That ball popped up foul and out of play. Now a full count to Pat McAllister. Good attempt there to block, but that one was too much to handle. Ball skips away, and there, take a look at Ryan Brown over at third. Number 28, it's Justin Medina. Called strike one. Dives back into the bag. Still there safely. First and third. Probably a good opportunity to see in a steal attempt of second base here. Runner does go. Here comes the throw. And they get him. Nice heads up play and confidence there by Christian. See it here on the BFA replay. Comes up firing, gets that ball all the way down to second base, and nice camera work on the third base side to get the backside angle. And certainly Christian going to want to take a look at that one. Well executed. And that ball follows with a pop-up over to the first base side. Sliding behind the bag will be the second baseman. And that is 23, Patrick Healy, to end the frame. So some stoic work by the pitcher in the frame. And just like that, we head to the bottom of the third. Back for the bottom of the third, as Ryan Kimball still on the hill for Team Degen Baseball U Philly. And his first pitch offering is to Brian Durate. True healthy swing and a miss. So Durate trying to do some damage and not being shy about it. Breaking pitch there, misses again. So Durate still working way ahead here. Durate pounds one out into deep left field. It goes back one hopper to the fence. He's going to go in for a slide-in double. So he absolutely got a hold of this one. And he'll go to exchange his gloves. Going back to second base. Nice stand-up, unchallenged double for Durate. Kimball right back to work, trying to flood the zone again with strikes. As he faces number 31, Christian Gerace. That ball finds its way up the middle. Here comes Durate. Here's the throw. It's going to be wide, and he scores. So RBI time for. Apologies. Couldn't get the headset off quick enough, folks. Oh, my God. Well, you saw it on the replay. As professional as that wasn't. There we go. Oh, man. So number 31, Gerace with the RBI. Now to bring up number 4, Andrew Gonzalez. Ball is up, and the Savages dugout has come to life here on this sultry Tuesday afternoon. Ball's fouled out of play. Hard liner to Brown. Brown tries to get the double play, but not in time. Take a quick look. You see Gerace. Looked like it was a hit and run maybe, but he hits the brakes early enough. Just got back. Some good camera work there by the BFA crew. Well done. Back to live action. That ball is down in the dirt, but runner will hold. Dom Ratty. Swing and a miss. That ball peppered out into right field, and sliding over is the center fielder into the right center gap. And that squeeze by Nate Rice will end the frame. Michael Pellegrino, his 4th inning of work, has been very consistent around the zone, and his first pitch is to his opposing pitcher, and that's Ryan Kimball. And that ball finds a bit of grass, sometimes of the Bermuda variety. It's kind of lost in a triangle of fielders. Situations always pique my interest, especially when you could argue, maybe it could have been an out, should have been an out. And the batter come back to harm him, and this time almost looks like a repeat. But this time the pop-up got plenty of room as Will Valentine, that is, able to get underneath of it and erase the threat. So Brody Traveline now. Traveline fouls the first pitch offering straight back. That ball is poked out into left field. It'll be a base hit. Traveline on for the 2nd time this afternoon. Runner goes. This time underneath the throw. First pitch called strike to Cameron Viscanto. Ball sliced foul. And out of play. So Pellegrino been flooding the zone. Quite a few balls have been put into play, but his defense has backed them up as of yet. Or as of late, I should say. And almost on cue. This one, though, hit into the gap. It's going to score a run. And a nice RBI by Cameron Viscanto. Good piece of hitting as he got into that one. Dives back into the bag, gets in there safely. Runner goes yet again. Here's the throw. Here's the tag, and there is a putout. Nice job behind the dish as they continue to challenge Christian, and he continues to make them pay. There it is on the BFA replay. No doubt about it. Christian's certainly going to be happy with that. 2-0 now. Ball misses up and out of the zone. Continue to have a good battle on our hands here. This time with Michael Storty. Storty hammers the ball out to left field. Rounding the corner, getting underneath of it is the left fielder. And that is number 21. And I believe that is Vincent Scapaticcio. All right, another half frame in the books. We had top 5 here in Newtown on BFA Sports. Patrick McAllister out on the hill here in bottom of the 4th inning. And he leads things off against Scapaticcio. And that's Vince Scapaticcio out of Fairlawn. Called strike 2. So kind of my random thought, I've learned that if I drink something that doesn't really, it's not really appealing to me, it's like getting a jolt of energy. No, I'm good. You're eating salted beef jerky. What could go wrong? There's a chopper charging on the third base corner and making a great effort and play for the out. Is that Ryan Brown again? It is Ryan Brown. What can Brown continue to do for you? Again, this guy fits in that category that I keep watching him play, and the more that I do, I'm just like, how is this kid not signed, sealed, and delivered, just like a package? All right, so that'll bring up the catcher, who's gunned down 2 would-be runners already today, and that's number 19, Devin Christian. Christian been solid behind the dish. Healthy hack, but a great pitch by McAllister. Good location on that one. Ball is up and out of the zone. 2-1. Swings and misses. A seesaw battle between McAllister and this man, Devin Christian. Oh, frozen popsicles on a hot summer day. Strike 3. He got him. Here's the put-out pitch from McAllister. Oh, nice job. Nothing left to do but stare and walk away. So McAllister puts a K, backwards variety, in the books. Gonna try to square and bunt here. Good thought process is Scam Wardella. Couple nice plays in the outfield thus far. Saw what Ryan Brown has been doing to would-be runners. Thought it'd be a good idea to try to bunt to him. Second attempt and another foul ball. Scam Wardella now quickly in the hole, 0-2 to McAllister after a couple of bunt attempts. He swings away and now he grounds out. Second base over to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning, courtesy of number 16, Cameron Visconto. We'll switch sides. We'll switch bats for gloves, gloves for bats, and we head to the 5th. New pitcher on the hill for the Savages. That is the 6'5" first baseman, right-handed pitcher out of Montclair, Robert Reifenberg. Reifenberg with a 4.5 GPA. And Reifenberg, they're getting ready to go, is going to face off against number 43, Nate Rice. Puts a charge into one, deep center field, coming right at our camera. Back, and caught. Scam Wardella. Scamardella, that is. Made his way back towards the center field camera and made the catch. It was a brief thought that it might actually make it into one of the BFA Chevrolet Silverados. That would have excited our first base camera operator. I'm sure I would have definitely not heard about that for too long. So Reifenberg gets the out. A.J. Ellis now, second batter to face him this inning. Again, A.J. Ellis has been a tough out this afternoon. Fought deep into the count already a few times. Lays off that pitch low and away. Get some cloud cover and a breeze. I don't know if somebody called DoorDash for that, but make sure you give them an extra tip. A.J. Ellis almost on cue. Another tough out as he hustles down to first base. As Evan Hill takes the batter's box. And Hill, hard grounder, short, having trouble with the transition. They're going to get one, but not two. Here you'll see it slowed down on the BFA replay. Jams him inside. Little bit of a struggle there with the transition. Get the lead runner, though. And it won't matter much because that's 3 outs, at least from a math standpoint. They called him out at first. They did call him out at first. All right. What do I know? I think the first base camera operator just told me I was number 1. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Or maybe he said they got him at first, but he could have used a different finger. Anyway, let's go to break. The big panda, Jose Rodriguez. He'll start the party here in what we believe is the bottom of the 6th. He's facing McAllister. And this dude is a big bat in this Savages lineup. One ball and 1 strike is the call. And there's a smash out into left center field. Going back to the wall. The Panda, he's on the move. Trucking into second base. And he's got a stand-up double. See if we got a second look at this, maybe? Not within the 10 or the 20, but a big-time hit there for Rodriguez. Got a chance to show off some wheels, too. Not something he's necessarily known for. We've seen a big glove. We've seen a big bat. Coach Artie must have him on some kind of insane running program. I mean, to see him stretch that out, yeah, stand-up double. Usually pandas aren't known to run. Ball's fouled out of play towards the parking lot. Will Wallentine. Wallentine is, again, another good afternoon, good outing. Another dude continuing to impress, have interaction with quite a few coaches as he lifts one in the right field corner, and that one is going to find fair territory. He's going to go for 2, and he's telling him to keep going for 3. So the ball's kind of laying in no man's land out in the right field corner. That ball gets thrown, and the ball goes in the dead ball area, and umpire going to signal him to score. Well, that's a showcase special play right there. Ball lifted in a shallow right field. Found a wet spot. Remained stuck there, per se, and he manages to work his way all the way around the bases to third. Still at third. I thought the last throw was out into dead ball area, but I was ruled differently. Reifenberger, short hopper to short, only one play. He'll go to first and make the out. They'll exchange that out for a run. Nice play by the shortstop, and Cameron Visconto continuing to be a magnet for the baseball this afternoon. Makes another difficult play. Just kind of describing it to his teammates in the infield. You guys see that backhand I just kind of flicked out there? Now 2 outs for Pat McAllister on the hill. And this is number 23, Pat Healy out of Lakeland, 3.8 GPA. That ball peppered through the left side. It's going to be a base hit. Savage's bats come to life here in the 6th. And believe Brian Durate will be the 5th batter of the inning. At least it feels like the 5th batter of the inning. And he's called for a balk. And McAllister kind of in disbelief, but nonetheless, they'll send Healy to second base. And a little bit of a discussion between McAllister and the base umpire. But nonetheless, the call will stand. First pitch called, strike 1, 71 mile an hour off speed. That one can't find the bottom half of the zone. Savages continuing to try to go to work. They've had some hot bats here in the 6th. Another runner in scoring position trying to close the chapter. Good jump on the loose ball. Not able to get a clean throw off, and now Durate just needs a base knock to bring in Patrick Healy. On a 3-1 count now. Ball is up and out of the zone, and a bust out the walking stick. So the only place that Durate is going to walk is back to the batter's box. Okay. Going to give him another opportunity to swing the stick here, being that he's the last batter of the inning, perhaps. This is his teammates cheer on. They want you to hit. Pitch is back out of the zone. Swing and a miss. Inside is the call. They make the throw to first, and that will end the frame. We've been through 6. We head to 7. It's the Baseball U Philly team camp on BFA Sports. The big unit, Robert Reifenberg, back on the hill, 6'5", with a 4.5 GPA. He'll go back to work, and was informed it is the top of the 6th. So 2 innings of ball here to play. Still at the Grainge for this one. 17U New Jersey Savages and Baseball U Philly Degen. Cody Frazier, the first member of Team Degen to take the batter's box in the frame. Ball is down and in the dirt. Count is now 2-1. Ball inside. Foul tip Squeeze. Ball is peppered foul. Just barely. Just barely foul. Goes all the way down. Look like down the road past the BFA hauler. Swing and a miss. He strikes him out. Throws the ball around the horn. Reifenberg looked like he was confident in it. Not so sure. Not so sure that Frazier had thought so, but nonetheless, goes in the book as a K. Brings up number 14, Kyle Rubin. Rubin with the healthy hack. That one goes foul over the backstop. One ball and 2 strikes now is the call. Ball is down in the dirt. Ball fouled out of play. Three and two, full count now. Pitch just misses, and Rubin will be the next to make his way down to first base. Ryan Brown. Degen. Ball is up and out of the zone. So would be potential base stealing threat over there at first. Ball is fouled straight back. Quick throw back to first, keeps the runner in check. Doesn't make it in time. Now called strike. Now Reifenberg continuing the battle here. Ball hit hard at the shortstop, going for 2, going for 1, and they do so. They got him. 6-4-3, double play. Great work by the Savages defense. And a final stretch there by Wallenstein. All right, back and ready to go is Nate Rice now, your new pitcher on the hill. Get things started against Christian Gerace. Gerace a nice base knock earlier in this one. And Rice continuing to get some good work in. Early start, first batter he's faced. Trying to work his way back here in the count. Gets the corner for a called strike 3. So now stepping up for the Savages is Andrew Gonzalez. Gonzalez, first pitch, healthy hack, fouls that one straight back. called strike. So Rice doing a nice job finding the perimeter of the zone. Getting some good 50-50 calls. Oh, and he gets them to chase. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. Nate Rice moving the ball around the zone. So with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th, number 27, Tom Ratty, the big first baseman, digs in. There is Ratty. So Rice continuing to work his way around the zone, keeping these guys kind of hungry to swing.
Maybe start the next game early. Yeah, I know, I was watching. Is it above us?
Right now, yeah. But the second part, not so much. As far as I got is 6 o'clock.
It seems like that's. And the other part's not getting until about 8.
Yeah. And as always, the base is a little bit of a shaking up move right there. Just checking in on his pitcher and catcher combo. And I say that because he's trying to take care of his buddy Chappie behind the plate, who took the brunt of that foul ball in the dirt. And that sidebar conversation was with Jimmy Goulden and I, always having player safety on top of mind. Is shot right up the middle. Ball drops in, puts the squeeze on it. So a couple steps towards right field. That'll put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Nate Rice. We had top 7 here on BFA. It's top 7. We got a new pitcher on the hill for the Savages 17U team, and that is number 3. And number 3 on the roster is Urza Gallen, left-handed pitcher, International Studies High School in Brooklyn, New York, with a 3.1 GPA. And he'll go to work against Brandon Peak, who crushed the ball his last at bat. Ended up being caught, but it was well hit just to the left of center field. Peak gets a hold of another one. This one to left field, but it's going to be right at the left fielder. So 2 good barrels on back-to-back baseballs and back-to-back at-bats, but Peak going to be retired. If I'm not mistaken, that's Christian out there. That dude is everywhere. Pat McAllister takes the first pitch in for a called strike. Breaking pitch variety. McAllister looks like he's played a triple header in that uniform. Full of hustle. Fouls that one straight back. Ooh, swing and a miss. Some dirty pitching there. And making the plays, Gerace. He gets the 3rd strike in the dirt, collects it, and throws the first. So 1 up and 1 down for the left-handed Gollin. Funky cold, Justin Medina now. Looks to spark things up in the final frame for Team Philly Degen. I think that is the bottom part of that storm cellar. Keeping an eye on over there past left field. That ball grounded to short. Gathering, firing, and squeezing. Good job there by the shortstop to close out the frame. Nate Rice out here to close the door on things. Last 3 outs of this final one. Got a bit of a storm cell. Looks as it's getting a little bit dark beyond left field. And turns on that one, flying out towards left field, going back to the wall, and just short of the fence. A leadoff stand-up double. So put a charge into that one. And a guy who's having a heck of a day is Devin Christian. He's got it done defensively, thrown out a couple runners, made some nice plays out in left field, and now he crushes one out to left in his own right. So tip of the cap to Devin Christian. So leadoff base runner now. RBI scoring opportunity. Called strike one into Joey Scamardella. And with the humidity that's been cooking up all afternoon, no surprise that it's starting to creep in, but seems to be staying to the north of us for the time being. Time is called if they're being requested. That ball hit right back rocket style, and it could be. He's saying that he got back. We'll take a hard look at it. This one right here. Rocket right back up the middle. Rice gets one, immediately goes back to his shortstop, and, well, you make the call. Well, there's no challenges offered on the table, but I would tell you that I'd be calling the dugout on that one. We got Charlie in the house. We'll actually get a chance to show it to him again, Ryan. Oh, loose ball. Runner's going to stay. We'll take another quick look at the last play. So here's your hard hit ball to Rice. He gathers himself, immediately goes back to second base. And there you have it. So a bang-bang play, but couldn't get the oven mitt back in there. That ball gets away and by the Panda, the catcher, and the umpire. Almost sounds like a bad joke late one night. The Panda, the catcher, and the umpire walk into a bar. I don't know, but I might tell Jimmy Gould, and I feel suddenly that someone's about to pull the rain cover right over top of us. And that pitch to Rice is back in. And Jose Rodriguez. All right, so he busts out the walking stick. So it's as if the wind had shifted. All right, moving right along as sky seems to thicken a bit. Good hard hit ball. That's going to drop in for a base hit. And another stare down there. Looking at a close 50-50 pitch. And again, this is Robert Reifenberg now. It's all 6'5" of him as he digs in. That ball poked through the left side. It's another base knock. The Big Panda going to hold over at third. And that will put the ball game in the books. So we will quickly step away. Tip of the cap. Good job by both squads for Team Philly Degen and the 17U Savages. You're watching BFA Sports coverage of Team Philly Baseball U camp here at the Grainge. Stay tuned for the status of the final game on the afternoon after this.